Good morning, and we're back here on Good Day Columbia, and we're talking wedding. Wedding bells are ringing. It's April. April showers bring May flowers, but it also brings weddings all over the place. And so, of course, as I stated to you earlier, my sister is getting married on this coming Saturday. Michelle, welcome back this morning.
Thank you.
And this time we actually have with us your reception director, Mr. Brandon Ali. Brandon, how are you this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing wonderful this morning. Now, Brandon, tell us a little bit about your role in this event, because you're actually, now you have the company Weddings by Brandon Ali.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit, how did you get into weddings?
Well, my mom can attest to this. For a very, very long time, I've always been interested in the production of a wedding, seeing it come together, seeing the fashions, the songs, everything. I just love putting that together, so that's how I got started with doing weddings.
What is the most exciting thing about being a part of a bride and groom's day? What's exciting about it that makes you want to actually get into it and say, hey, you know what, I want to be a part of this. This is something that I want to do.
Like, well, the Weddings by Brandon Ali's slogan is making that special day special. So I love seeing the bride smile and seeing the love at the end of the day.
Okay, the love at the end of the day. Now, how do you take, because you're actually going to, generally, is this your first time actually having a split, so you're actually going to go wedding, instead of doing all of it, you're actually doing the reception. Have you had that before? How is that going to be different?
Well, this is my first just reception that I'm working on.
Right.
I usually do the wedding and reception all together. But of course, the reception is a part of that big day as well. So I am taking on that role as reception coordinator for Michelle.
Now, talking about reception, because when you're going to take on the role of the reception coordinator, how is it that you're going to take, because normally you do the weddings, so normally you're sitting there, you got that part going, but isn't the reception, would that be like a more exciting time because all the people, the dancing, is it more difficult to actually coordinate that and put it together?
Well, of course, the reception is the party where everyone enjoys the bride and groom and get to celebrate with them.
All right. And this is some of your video that I see that they were actually rolling, and that's some of your video from some of the previous weddings and stuff that you've actually done?
Yes, it is. And I just want to say a special shout out to Terrell Maxwell for putting this video together. He's also an up-and-coming videographer in the community as well.
Okay. So now when we take, so you take your Weddings by Brandon Ali, so you're doing the reception. What is it that makes your company stand out from the rest? There are many people around here saying, hey, I mean, leave it to me and Janet Parker. We're so organized, we can do weddings ourselves. You know, we can make it happen. We can make it pop for you.
And, you know, that's what everyone says. Everyone says they're organized and they can make it happen, but Weddings by Brandon Ali does make sure that it does happen and is prompt for you. Okay.
What's the most difficult part? Because there has to be, it can't all be happy, happy, joy, joy. There's something difficult. Is it a bridezilla? Are you dealing with one of those? What is it that you have to, not you, sweetie. You would never be a bridezilla. No, no, no. But I'm sure that there's, I mean, they have the show on WeTV and other places. So have you ever encountered that before, and how do you deal with that?
I've only had one in my career as a wedding coordinator, but you just take it all with a grain of salt. And, you know, they just want their day to be special.
So how can people reach Weddings by Brandon Ali? If people want to reach you and actually contact you for your services, although you are, I mean, of course, you're being selected by the Lampkin family to hail one of the biggest events taking over in Manning, South Carolina. That's enough within itself. But how can the viewers reach you if they would like to?
You can email me at weddingsbybrandonali@gmail.com, and I'll respond promptly for you.
Okay, and is there also a number?
It's 803-315-8212.
Okay, great. Sounds great. Michelle, are you just, how are you feeling right now? You just
excited.
excited?
I'm just counting down. I'm so excited that I have someone here who's going to make sure everything goes well.
Now give us a little tease. What are the colors for the wedding?
Oh, the colors are apple red and black, and then a touch of canary yellow.
Oh, so apple red, black, and then a touch of
canary yellow.
Okay, what is the most stressful thing that you found, real quick for our viewers, the most stressful thing you found about the wedding ceremony?
I think the most stressful thing is understanding that you have to put your trust in people to make sure they're there on time so that you're able to start your function on time.
All right, start it on time. I love it. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay here, right here on Good Day Columbia. We've got more great things coming up. Plus, later on, I'll come back with your entertainment news. It's happening right here on Good Day Columbia. Coffee cups up, pinkies out. Good morning.